What's up, guys? Back here with another video. So today I decided let's do the part 2 to the part 1 and let's get ready.
That she had made breakfast for me.
Wait, so last time we had found out that basically his family and everything was whack because they treated him like a girl, then they treated him as if he was not a part of the family, so he decided to start a business, and then his father's company went broke, and yeah, a whole lot of stuff happened. But now we're back, we're ready, and let's go.
I can make my own breakfast, thanks very much. No, don't be like that. It's my pleasure cooking for you.
Oh yeah, and as I said in the previous video, all the merch you see in this video is not my merch, because I don't have merchandise. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you that they got kicked out of the house and now they're living in the son's house. What a coincidence.
You don't have to. You won't get anything out of this. Please, Milton, I'm not doing it for anything. You have already done so much for me, from shelter to food to clothes. Oh yeah, this reminds me. I am out of good clothes. I would need to go shopping today, but, my credit card was blocked by the bank. I knew it. She was a gold digger. Of course. It was so obvious. She wanted me to give her my card so that she could spend the money on it. Ha! Not today, Satan. Oh, that's too bad, but, I spent almost 19 years in rag-like clothes. I'm sure yours aren't that bad. I think you'll survive. I left her where she was. I had classes to attend anyway. And yes, you heard that right. I was still in college. Just because I had started earning doesn't mean I wanted to discontinue my education. I was reasonably wealthy, not stupid, and it was 2 more years before I got my degree, so I could handle that. But yet again, another problem was waiting for me in college. Now that the word about my success and wealth had spread around like wildfire, I suddenly had everyone.
He probably became popular to all these college friends and everyone. Cause like, based on your personal status, people start to judge you. Like if you're poor, the people don't like you. If you're rich, people will like you. People confuse me nowadays because I thought we lived in a world where basically everyone acts judged by their personality, not by features, personal status, everything that makes the person good. The world we live in today sucks.
Attention. The guys wanted to be my friends, and the girls
Sounds
all
right.
wanted to date me. It was overwhelming and pretty scary. Like, they all turn to monsters when they find out they have an opportunity to get ahead in life. Why do most people always chase after names and fame? They were all arrogant and self-centered. I couldn't really bother with any of them. I used to avoid people at my college at all costs, but man, I had no idea that my sisters were after me now. Yeah, as shocking as it may or may not sound, my sisters were suddenly really interested in me. And I know it was all because of my money and stuff, but still, they were acting way too sketchy. Here's an example. A girl from my class was sort of trying to hit on me in the campus cafeteria one day. Out of nowhere, Natalie appeared and started yelling at the poor girl. Milton doesn't date, so try your luck somewhere else. What exactly gives you the right to say that to someone? I think she thought it was all just jokes. What was she trying to accomplish? I decided to leave and dashed away from there, but this was not where it ended. Even Penny and Tina were behaving strangely. So I didn't say much to them, but I needed to do something about it because it was getting out of hands now. I knew my family was weird from the get-go. To save myself and to get rid of all the other girls who kept hitting on me, I decided to fake date someone. The best person for this job was the most popular girl in my college, Kristen.
Word of advice: if this ever happens to you, get rich and fake date the richest person in your school.
You probably think that I was doing wrong by trying to deceive a girl, but let me tell you one thing about Kristen.
Yeah?
She was a heartbreaker. She dated guys just for fun, and when she was bored, she dumped them. She did this to one of my friends, and that's how I found out about her.
Wow,
She'd been trying
that's
to talk to me for a
heartless.
few weeks now, ever since my popularity had suddenly gone up. But I had
That is
ignored her until now.
heartless.
Now, I needed her to keep away the other girls and my own sisters. I seized that opportunity. I didn't have to do much. She came to me one day while I was in the cafeteria. She started flirting with me. I had to control everything inside of me not to be rude. So, I just smiled at her, and that was all it took for her to ask me out directly. I said yes, reminding myself that I was doing it for myself. That makes me sound selfish, and maybe it is. But it's not like her dating others and playing with their feelings were any better. Besides, there wasn't any other girl who I genuinely liked and could date. It was better to fake date a heartbreaker. Maybe give them a taste of their own medicine as well. So, Kristen and I started going out. And let me tell you, it was pure torture. She was no less of a gold digger than my mother. She would shamelessly ask me to give her presents and stuff. And I get it. Sometimes a little something doesn't hurt every once in a while, but she was demanding a
True.
lot. I had to make excuses every time because there was no way that I was going
Mr.
to spend
Excuse.
my money, especially not on her. The only good thing that came out of this was that girls had stopped approaching me. It was a relief. Even though I had to tolerate Kristen, my sisters were really mad, confused, and shocked to see me dating someone. They even tried to convince me to break up with Kristen a few times.
This is not my merch, so if you try and order it, it's not gonna be from me. And plus, it's not my merch. So let me just put the link for their merch down in. Let me just show you their merch. Okay, let's go down here and see, True Anime Store. There, go buy their merch right now, or I'm coming for you. They're literally after True Story May 1st. Then underneath that, it's the merch store. Go buy the merch. Because I mean, seriously, if you guys think it's my merch, you're so wrong. Okay, let's get back to the video.
I always shut them up with my life, my business. I can date whoever I like. Stay in your lane.
Yeah,
This didn't
stay
sit
in
too
your
well
lane.
with them, of course. At that time, I didn't know that they would go ahead and start plotting against me. There were a few hints here and there, but I didn't pay any attention. I had noticed that they had suddenly gotten friendly with Kristen, and I think they all used to meet with her behind my back. Kristen had suddenly changed her behavior towards me and stopped asking for money and stuff. One day, I was at her house because apparently she needed my help with one of her school subjects. How could I refuse her the one time when she actually wanted to study? Anyway, she took me to her room and I started explaining some concepts and stuff to her. About an hour later, she was hungry and went downstairs to get some food. Kristen had left her phone in the room with me. How do I know? It pinged with a message. I picked it up and was about to take it to her when I actually saw who texted her. It was a message from my dear sister, Natalie.
Oh, I know what it's gonna say. Let's begin the plans to start taking his money. Or something like that. But if they're gonna do that, they're gonna have to knock him out real good. Because, like, this guy doesn't seem to play a lot. Try to play with him, he'll kill you. He'll come for you, and he'll come back 10 times as strong.
Kristen, just remember to convince him to come to the sleepover.
Okay, I guess I was wrong.
I was super confused. They wanted me at a sleepover party? Just what the heck was going on? And why was Natalie sending such cryptic sounding messages to Kristen? Something was definitely up. I should have known the moment they started getting friendly with each other. I changed my mind and decided not to give the phone back, only to place it where she had left it. And Kristen came back a few moments later. As expected, before I left her house, she begged me to come to Natalie's sleepover party. Where is she doing it? At my house? Please don't say no to this. And if you can, then please join us. Of course I was going to join them. I wanted to know just what they had planned for me. I said yes to her and left. The weekend arrived, and so did the sleepover party. I thought it would be some small affair with a few of my sister's friends, but boy was I wrong. They literally
Boy, was I wrong. I love when people say that. Boy, was I wrong.
invited all the girls from their classes. They even sent mom and dad away for the night to where God only knows. But the million-dollar question was, why did they want me at the party? I didn't think much of it when I accepted the invitation, but now, realizing that I was the only guy amongst all the girls made me somewhat scared. It was really awkward at first because I didn't know what to do. I didn't talk to any of the girls, and yet they were trying to talk to me as if they had known me for ages. I didn't want to be rude to anyone, so I just sat in the corner with a permanent smile hanging on my face. Soon, Kristen arrived and dragged me right into the middle of the party, which I absolutely despised. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Honestly, I think it's better if I leave. Oh no, you can't leave so soon, Milton. The fun hasn't even started. Yeah, I don't want to be a part of this. You didn't even ask my permission to have this party. But then, all of the girls surrounded me and pushed me to dance. Seriously, it was so embarrassing. I made
Any of you guys notice that this girl's hair is like swaying left and right and left and right as if it's real hair but fake? It's weird. It's just weird.
an excuse to use the bathroom and quite literally ran away from there. I had to think of something, and something fast. And I had to also find out what they were planning for me before they could do anything. An idea popped into my head, and I was ready to face them off. I went out and got a drink in a totally normal fashion. I knew that my sisters were watching me. I looked like I was drinking a lot, but I actually was just throwing away the drink in the trash can behind the couch. In the same way, I pretended to drink more. A lot more. After some time, I just laid down on the couch and closed my eyes. Natalie and Kristen came up to me and tried to talk to me, but I just slurred my replies and then pretended to pass out. Why they didn't stop me from drinking, I don't know, but it happened. They checked a few times to see if I was conscious or not before they started talking. Now, this was what I wanted, for them to spill everything in front of me. I guess we can't do what we planned. Yeah, that sucks. Where does he even keep his credit card, though? So, they were after my credit card. I should have known. These stupid gold diggers. Aren't you his girlfriend? You should know that. Ha! Please, as if I care about him. I'm only with him for his money. He's so stupid to trust me that easily. If only Natalie knew that I didn't care about her. Okay, whatever.
Ooh, heartbreaker.
Anyway, we need to get him drunk, though. Not so much that he passes out. That way we can get all his secrets out of him. It's my birthday next week.
Not my
I think
merch.
that would be the perfect occasion. We can work
I don't
more
have
on the
merch.
plan by then. Okay, sounds good to me. Wow. Okay, so my sisters and girlfriend had fallen so low for money and my secrets that they were going to do such a despicable thing. I felt ashamed to be related to them in any way, but oh boy, it was not my choice. If I could.
Dang it. I almost thought it was gonna be like, boy, were they wrong.
I would have gotten rid of them in an instant. But now, it was important for me to disable this plan of theirs. I was so going to give them a taste of their own medicine. I knew what I had to do. I wouldn't be the one telling my secrets. Instead, they would be exposing themselves at Kristen's birthday party. I already had a plan in my mind. And I couldn't wait to implement it. After that sleepover party, Natalie and Kristen were acting really strange, like, trying to be polite to me and stuff. It was really a pity how hard they were trying. I was desperately waiting for Kristen to announce her birthday party now, because then I could teach them a lesson once and for all. That birthday party was a whole disaster at another level. A lot of crazy things happened. I will keep you guys updated on the whole thing in a different video. What do you think of my crazy life story so far? Also, what would you have done if you were in my place? And if you were in my place? And if you were in my place?
Okay, guys. That shows you. People will go to any extent just for money. That is a real problem in this world that we currently live in, which we have to change. Comment down below what videos you think I should react to next. If you have any in mind, say and I will do. Peace, guys, and I'll see you all in another video.